Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we were declared on by this guy, and it wasn't hugely surprising, right? That was fairly expected. What wasn't expected was that Ghana would come to our defense. Of all people. Now, oh, they're defending against Canaan in a war against tyranny. What? What does... Oh, they were called in as allies. They're just passing through. This was very lucky, though, because the only place they could pass through on this side of the river is this crossing. Which just happens to be exactly what we needed. Perfect. We're going to move our troops back, of course. In fact... we're just going to put our troops down here. It'll take up to 3 months to return home, but that's fine. So these guys are passing through here. They only fought one force there, but even so, that's huge. So we're going to raise our troops here. And they're going to come on in. And apparently, we're still going to lose this. I want to see if we have any better commanders. We don't. I want to see if we have anybody we can bring into our court for this. Okay, let's see here. This is our court. And we're looking for somebody with really high martial, an experienced commander. Fascinating. Skill 17 martial. Our wife is skill 18, but she can't serve in that role. We can hire this skill 17 marshal for 7 gold. And then we can make them be a champion. Which they already are. And then in theory, we can make Garen be our leader here. Who is skill 17 as opposed to our 16, which is better. Of course... rough terrain expert. Advantage in hills plus 4. So that's 5 total advantage bonus there compared to the leading owned soldiers. So it's actually the same, but we're not risking capture like this. So that's completely fine. Okay, so the chances are even here. And we may get a reinforced kick before this happens. This is in 13 days. And our allies are on their way-ish. Emphasis on the ish. We did get a reinforced tick there. Their allies are going to show up before we really start moving the counter, though. That made me sad. That said, we're just trying to bleed them right now. We're just trying to bleed them. And we're succeeding at that. We do have an empty martial slot, and we'll put this person in. Okay. We lost that again. That's to be expected. Let's see. We could... I suppose we could do a Confider. That'll be fine. Okay, we do need a new Chancellor. And we will put in... Yikes. None of these people are any good. We could recruit this person. I guess that'll do. Maybe not. We also need a steward. Yikes, this is not great. This is not great at all. Okay, so these guys are heading south, and this is a good thing for us right now. Now, these peasants are going to eventually rebel, but that's fine. Okay, where are we retreating to? All the way to Takeda again. I feel like the game doesn't realize we have other provinces that it could retreat to. But the point here is simply that we bled them. They're coming right back in and going back to the siege. This is good. This is good. We don't have ticking war score right now, but they're limited on how much they can get from battles. These guys are coming in. That's another 500 troops. Sure. We're going to walk south here. It'll take us 8 months for them to finish this siege, and they're taking 1% attrition per month, which isn't a lot. But it's some. This is 447 troops here. Can we bring anyone else in? We can demand some payments. That's 50 gold. That's 3 gold. And that's 50 gold. Is that enough to hire a merc? Actually, that is enough to hire a merc force. These are archers who would counter their light infantry. $314 bowmen. Yeah. We'll hire this. This will put us in debt. We'll come out of debt. No problem. Okay, so these guys raised up here. We're going to back them off, and we're going to group these guys together. So they're now up to 2,400 here, 6 months there. We're making our way south, and in the meantime, of course, we are reinforcing. This is another 610. Yikes. We might have to give this up, but I don't know. This battle might also be in our favor. Okay, we'll group these together, and we'll come down here. I would love to catch this ooh! We actually do catch this force out. This is huge. This is huge. This is enormous. I cannot overstate how big this is that we caught this. The biggest thing. Oh, and these guys are coming in on us. How long on this siege? Can we afford this? 2 months. I want to come in on them. Oh, wait. They're giving up on the siege. They're walking in on us on hills. Do we get a reinforced tick between now and then? This is... They're throwing this. They're throwing this war right now. Okay, we're losing this still. Mostly because of commander advantage. We're just not very good at command. But this is completely fine. We just want to bleed them as much as we can right now. We'll retreat. And there's another 1,100 over here. Okay, that's actually only 400. They're going to go back, yes. However, we have ticking war score right now. These guys were caught. That's great. We're going to no longer be in debt. And they're getting smaller. And we're not necessarily getting smaller in terms of our number of troops. Okay, these guys are now doing their revolt. And where is this guy? I need to know where this guy is. Let's look in our factions here. Yari! Never. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. Our peasants are now fighting our enemies. Glorious. That is exactly what I was hoping for, right there. The peasants have lost. The peasants are over. And they inflicted casualties on our enemy there. That is perfect. We're going to turn right on around as soon as we can, and we're going to head back and get ourselves some reinforcements. We have a numerical advantage, and that numerical advantage will continue as we reinforce on our way down. This is like skin of our teeth situations here, but we're pulling this off. Even with these extra 250 troops, I don't care. I really wish we had a better commander. Unfortunately, this is what we got. Hang on a moment. Can we intercept these forces? We absolutely can. And we're going to. I'm hoping that this will pull these guys off of this siege. No? Okay. That's okay. We will happily take that stack wipe. We can ransom this person. Are they counting towards our war score? No, they aren't. Let's go ahead and do so. 100 gold. We'll happily take that. They don't want anything to do with this. We're going to chase them across the river here. We're going to see if they allow us to catch them. We're We're going to continue pursuing. Up into those hills. Do it. Yep, they're going to let us. Fantastic. It's over. War is over. We win. GG. We got really lucky. I'm not going to lie. There were a lot of things that got really, really lucky there. But we did our delaying action very well. That was the primary goal there. Losing those battles didn't matter. We took this guy's son hostage. Okay. Wonderful. Another enemy ally has joined the war. How many is this? Like, for real. Look at all these. Insane. Can they white peace? They actually won't accept. Okay. Not yet, anyway. There's still a lot of enemy troops out there. Don't get me wrong. But we've got ticking war score on our side. And we have, I think at this point, not quite a numerical advantage, but they don't really have any... They don't really have anything here. This is pretty over at this point. It's just a matter of time now. So we're going to siege this down. This guy is in this war, apparently. Yeah, he is indeed. How long will this take to siege? 9 months? Man, I wish we had onagers. Quilted armor. Honestly, I'm going to switch over to onager, since we have the ability to do that now. We're at 4% ticking war score. And I'm completely okay with this. At some point, this guy would be willing to white peace, and we need to determine whether we want to white peace or enforce demands. Since they still have a bit of a numerical advantage on us, we probably want to white peace. But we'll have to see. Okay, this guy came of age. The real question is, when can we up to high tribal authority? As soon as we have the prestige, is the rather remarkable answer to that. Let's go by alliance power. Kingdom of Ghana. Actually, yeah. Do we care? I don't think we do. Kingdom of Ghana would be a fantastic alliance for us right now. Excellent. Okay, we can't call in Ghana into this, unfortunately, but that's fine. We're plus 35% from ticking war score at this point. These guys are just kind of wandering around over here. We have to assume they're regrouping. And essentially, we're just trying to push for a white peace right now. We only need 9 more reasons. Finishing up this siege will likely give us those 9 reasons. We do see 326 more troops over here. That's really not that big of a deal, though. Like, I'm very comfortable with this, as it is right now. But once we see... Okay, that's 1,400. That's not bad. Do they have extra troops behind them? The answer is no. Although I think... Yes. Ghana just ended their war. Come on in, Ghana. You want to help? Ghana wants to help. Perfect. Now, with Ghana on our side, we absolutely do not go for a white peace. With Ghana on our side, we go to end this. These guys are locked in over here. We're going to see what we can get. Unfortunately, we can't really get too much in terms of catching potential here. They're a little faster than we are. That's to be expected. We'll see if we can catch them in the hills. Nope, they're not going to let us this time. Maybe they'll let us catch them over here, though. Yeah, this is looking like we catch them. Yep. Fantastic. Wonderful. Yes, we're losing prestige right now. No, we don't care. Okay, there's these guys taken care of. I'd love to take out this force. I doubt we catch them. We're honestly just walking back over this way. Longhouses being constructed will go a long ways towards helping our prestige level. In addition, we're at plus 25% right now. We're still at minus 23 war score from battles, but that is to be expected. We have bled them tremendously at this point. They're down to 2,800 troops. And we're just going to continue coming in over here. Promote Culture has just been finished up by our steward. And we definitely want to continue working on our culture. Okay, this is another small force here that we don't exactly care about. So at this point, we could white peace at any time. But I would much prefer enforcing demands. We'll see what these guys do. We're going to walk in here. Okay, they're walking southward. I'm fine with that. Where's Ghana's army at? Over here? Sieging? Fine. Are they in a different war? Hang on. Ghana. Yeah, they're in multiple wars. So Ghana aren't exactly helping us other than boosting our numbers for the AI's decision making. That's okay. 6 months on this siege. These guys group up. They're heading south. Beautiful. Mercenary company contract is expiring, and I think we probably let them expire. This is only 486 troops. I think we let them go. So we've got 4 months left on this siege. And we're also about to convert the faith in this county, so that's great. Longhouses constructing. Once again, wonderful. We don't care about this. This is irrelevant. I would like to have those onagers, but we're a long ways away from those. That's not going to happen for a while. Yeah, these guys can chase this force down if they want. I don't hate that idea. We're at 59% from ticking war score right now. That's a lot, to be sure. We've also got some from occupations. Actually, we don't. Why don't we have any war score from this occupation? I don't know. But there's our convert faith task done. We will go ahead and fabricate claim. No, we want to convert faith. And we want that to be... Oh, these faiths are not great. We've got a lot of faith conversion to do. In fact, we should probably talk to our vassals. And let's see here. This guy is the correct faith, right? Yeah. All of our vassals are actually the correct faith. This chiefess wants to be on the council. Are you any better than any of the non-powerful vassals that we have on our council? Actually, she would be a better chancellor, so we'll go ahead and put her in on there. That will also increase our prestige gain because she's a powerful vassal. Wonderful. In theory, this should give us a fair amount of war score, and it did. That's good. That's very, very good. Ghana's army appears to have been beaten by these guys, but we're not at war with those. And ultimately, we don't really care about the fate that befalls Ghana's army. Yeah, there goes our mercs. That's expected. Okay, these guys are back at Yari. Let's make our way up. We'll let our allies siege this if they want, but I'm going to go defend the war goal. I want that ticking war score to remain. Thank you very much. And if we can, I'd love to claw back some war score via the battles. Can we convert any of this gold over into prestige? We could host a feast, actually. We're going to send out the invitations. Welcome, friends. Okay, so I do see that they got a pretty big numerical bump there. I'm going to go ahead and raise troops here. And we only raised 2 troops, sadly. But we did get a couple of extra champions in there, which is pretty worthwhile. Chances are currently even here. This is slightly risky, to be sure. That said, it pulls them off of here and delays them. And we do have these allies that are on the way in. We'll gain some prestige. And these guys don't seem too interested in coming in. Okay, they took their sweet time. We got a small bump there, but we're just going to try to bleed them then. In that case. Excellent. Yes, we lose the battle, but we don't care. All we're trying to do is buy time right now. We do need a new steward. And I guess we'll recruit this guy to court. Okay. Once again, this is the same situation as before. All we're trying to do right now is buy time. We're at 61% currently. Now we could actually get away with constructing in our capital. And I wouldn't mind building war camps there. We'll get that started. Excellent. We're at 1167 right now. We're definitely going to need to wait for reinforcements. Maybe at this point, since Ghana is doing their own thing, maybe we do white peace. We can get a white peace here. We can get away with that. We'd have to rehire mercs. This would get us 75 prestige based on contribution. You know what? Let's just end this. I don't want to deal with these guys anymore. Excellent. We're being raided. Oh, so we are. We should deal with that. Let's go ahead and raise troops here. And let's go kill these raiders. They don't get out of there. They got the loot, but we'll get it back. That'll get us some prestige as well for killing the raiders. Perfect. There we go. And with Ghana on our side... Ooh, that's 30 gold worth of loot and 15 prestige. And actually a lot more prestige. 189. With Ghana on our side, though, that, of course, means that people are going to be a lot less likely to declare war on us. And we're a lot more free to declare war on others. Now, I want to make sure that we have longhouses everywhere. So we'll get some gathering halls here, and we'll dismiss these guys. Send them home. And we will let our levies regenerate and our men-at-arms as well for a little while. And in the meantime, we do have few champions right now. Yeah, that is definitely a thing. We've been losing a lot of champions recently, and we don't really have the people to replace them. And that's mostly because we were throwing our people at the enemy there in order to buy time. 10 dread, we'll take that. And some prisoners to be ransomed. Wonderful. Okay, we'll deal with that in a moment. Actually, we'll deal with that now. Slave raids and the resultant human trafficking that they bring are often brutal facts of life for those in or near the Sahel. The money such raiding brings in can be too lucrative to forego, and many settlements raid each other sporadically, and this is really loud. Recently, however, slaves from Gobir have been frequently targeting nearby Dara, and several prominent merchants are planning a large attack, opposed by Marshal Demba. Bawa would gain 30 opinion of us. The control level in the Sheikdom of Gobir would change by minus 20. The control level of Dara would change. Dara is not held by us. Unfortunately, we have to accept how profitable. Okay, Demba threw back the slavers, but that's okay. We can ransom this guy. There we go. Yes, I accept. Give me that sweet, sweet money. Fantastic. Okay, we should probably think about doing some looting. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to go do a little bit of raiding, I think. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.